All right, welcome everybody. Another amazing, brilliant, Emmy award-winning episode of Cote's Cube.
Live.
This is live, so no f-bombs. Don't say shit. All right. Basically, we're here with one of my favorite surfers, Brian Simpson, Brett Simpson, Brian,
All right.
Brad, Mike, whatever you want to call him. I'm a fan. So welcome to the Cube.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's just get right into this. You started your WQS charge in Brazil. How was it?
It was really bad. I mean, I didn't do well. A couple of my buddies did well. The waves were only what you could expect in Brazil. It's pretty much ankle high.
So what do you do? What do you do in Brazil when you're with a crew of guys and they all win and you lost? What's there to do in Brazil besides surf?
There's a lot of spectating, like on the beach, and the clubs are pretty nice. I don't know. It's like 8-1 girls, so I know what you'd be doing.
We'd probably be getting a little bit weird in Brazil. But let's get past all that. Let's talk about the real deal here. We want to get you on the tour, the big dogs. On a serious note, what's your mindset going into this year? Because I personally think you can do it. Do you?
I think I can. I had a good ending to last year, so I started off bad, but hopefully I could, bring it into the end again. But my main goal is try to qualify before Hawaii. Just, it kind of lets a little pressure off your back. But other than that, I think I'm gonna do everything from 4 stars up and give it my best shot.
Yeah, speaking of Hawaii, you were Triple Crown Rookie of the Year, which I don't know if a lot of people know that, but that's a pretty badass thing to get for a white person from Huntington Beach. What was that like? Do you get like a prize or just pat on the back, a hug? What do you get?
They sent me like 2 months later a wooden shape of a nose with a nose guard on the top. It says your name, and it's pretty
Really?
cool. But from the last 2 years, last year it was Timmy, and then this year it was me. So it's pretty cool to keep it in Huntington.
Yeah, how is Huntington Beach lately? There's a lot of guys. There's always been guys coming up and coming out of the closet of Huntington Beach. But what's it like there nowadays? I mean, do you surf there a lot? Because you're always traveling. When you get home, do you like to kind of chill, or what's your day-to-day life there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I surf quite a bit there. It's like a good training ground for the waves on the tour. So I mean, if you could surf out there, you could hopefully do well on the tour. But I mean, I don't really like surfing there a lot. It's pretty crowded. The waves aren't that good. So when there is real waves, try to go to Point Breaks or somewhere good.
Now, do you get mobbed at the beach by fans in Huntington?
No, it's not like that. In the winter, it's dead. It's like any other beach, I think, on here. It's just you can't see anybody but people in the water,
But in summertime,
Yeah.
when all the girls come out and they come out and watch you at the U.S. Open and stuff like that, and his cheering section is amazing. What is it like? You're kind of you're getting older and you're getting more established in the professional ranks, and you have fans. What does that feel like?
I don't know. I try not to pay attention. I don't think
You don't pay attention to your fans?
I really have fans right now. If it's like AI and Kelly, those
They're
guys.
fans of you.
Those guys. Those guys have real fans. Everywhere they go, even eat dinner, this and that. So, I mean, I try to sign my autograph here and there if they really want it.
Yeah. I'll be getting it after the show. But we just actually went on a trip together. We became really quite close. We went to Panama, which is going to be out in the next issue of Trans World Surf. Yeah, we had a good time. What's it like going on photo trips for fun? With good people, Lillard and Dan Malloy and the boys. CJ and Derek. What's it like going on a trip like that as opposed to going to Brazil for a contest or something?
It's way better. Everyone's excited. It's not. Everyone kind of goes to a contest and they're all stuck up contest mode, and photo trip. You have fun. You surf better waves. You're with your friends, and I don't know. It's pretty weird.
It's good times.
Yeah.
And now, what's next? You had Brazil. What's the path that everyone goes on the same tour for the QS, right? What's coming up next?
Australia is the end of March. There's two 4 stars there, which they're not too huge of events, but you can, like, if you do make a final, you can get a result, and then from there it's back to Brazil for 2 months or 2 weeks. There's two
Back to Brazil.
Mike in Brazil, yeah. So I mean, pretty much the whole tour is like in Brazil. There's 6 events there, and
You speak Portuguese?
no, but I'm gonna start trying.
You should learn a little bit. Just, get in with the culture.
Portuguese.
A few other little updates on your persona, Hurley clothing sponsor.
Yeah.
And wetsuits, right?
Yeah.
How does that going? I mean, all those guys up there are bros, and obviously you get new styles of clothes. What was your first walkthrough like there?
It was awesome. It's like. Most places have warehouses. It's kind of like you walk into a little store, and you kind of
You just pick and
But
choose.
if you're late, like say you're at the end of the month, you're picking like size small, like the pants I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, you get like the
You get the low
seconds.
Yeah, so you gotta be on it. So if you guys want to come in,
Oh,
first of the month.
thanks everybody.
Yeah.
Meet me there.
Bob. Thanks.
We're all in walkthrough. You got the new pair of shoes on. I see that too.
Knees, yeah, my new sponsor at Knees.
Those guys are cool, right?
Yeah, everyone over there.
That was an Etnies trip that we were on in Panama, right?
Yeah, they did it good.
Yeah. Well, we also have another thing. I just came to my attention. This is kind of a big deal. Matt Warshaw, Encyclopedia of Surfing, Mr. Know-It-All. That's him, right there. That's Brett Simpson.
No credit.
No credit. So maybe when you do the next episode of this, you could just put his name on the cover. He'd like a little,
This
he'd
is
like
the
a little
first
love.
time I ever seen it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll sign it for you, and then you can go home with it.
You
So-
got a shot?
Yeah, I got a shot right there.
You got a shot.
Well, now
buddy.
being the next great hope for California, you must hear that all the time. Golden child, it's like you and Dane pretty much are like the two guys. Do you have like a competitive relationship with Dane Reynolds, or?
No, not really. I mean, he's kind of like he's went to like a different stage, like he doesn't know whether he wants to do comps. He's in every mag. He kind of like is there, but he's not on the CT. So I mean, my goal is try to make it, just do the QS, battle out, and then once you make it, it's like
You got to
you're
just
there.
stay on it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's better to make it earlier than late. I mean, except for like Poncho just made it and he's 36, but that's like an exception. Like his surfing's built for that tour. So I mean,
Yeah.
once I think you battle the QS out, you learn, you get to surf those waves. Hopefully, get better and try to be a world champ.
And I know you're bros with Timmy Reyes. Has he imparted you on any knowledge of? Obviously, he had a crazy road on the tour,
Yeah.
but then he comes at J Bay and gets third, right? Has he given you any advice, kind of like coached you along?
Kinda. I mean, he's not like kind of the coachy type,
Yeah.
Like we kind of battle, but we're like best friends. So I mean, it's just good for myself to see how he does. He could do really good at an event, and then the next event, like lose first heat for a couple events. It just shows how, it is the top guys in the world, and you could go into one event the best, the next event you're 45th. So I mean, I think this year if he's more, he had like really close heats last year in a lot of events where he could have made it, and he had like a 9 and a 7 and he was losing. So I mean, that's just how it is when you're at that stage. It's 2 9s or late.
Anything can happen.
Anything goes.
Well, we're looking forward to have you on the WCT where I am. My kind of level is that.
Yeah.
Good luck to you this year. I'm behind you. Oh, that's weird. I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Throwback style. No.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm behind you for making the tour. I know you can do it. I'm stoked.
Thanks.
Right here, next year,
Right on.
WCT.
Transworld Surf.
You heard it here first.